Hi everyone, this is Isabel the Shabby Hippie. I hope you're all doing well. I'm sorry, I think I have you on a tilt here. Here we go. Sorry about moving the camera. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you so much for coming back. And yes, so I'm here today because I finally finished that journal that I had been working on. There are a whole bunch of videos that I had done making ephemera for this journal. So if you're interested in them, I will probably be connecting the ephemera prompts 2025 videos to this, because if I'm not mistaken, most of those, not all, but most of those ephemeras that I did for this, I did for also for my hashtag, which is the ephemera prompts 2025. But anyway, all right, so coming right along, here we go. The back is plain. This is a pre-purchased cover. So I had bought it, and the elastic was black, and so were the grommets here. So I changed everything to white, obviously, so that I could, it would match. So I think it was a Heidi Swap cover, if I'm not mistaken. So then I just added this beautiful trim down here, and I added this other really pretty trim up there, and this little piece of jewelry that I had that I thought it just went perfect. So going into the journal, and this is again my Paris Chic journal, so if you were with me while doing this journal, then you didn't get to see everything I made, because again, there were so many problems. Again, there were 2 deaths in the family. My daughter was had a trigeminal attack, and it was really bad, and in the process she also moved. Oh wow, timber. Well, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I had a little something fell there. I don't even know what fell, but something fell. So yeah, so there was just too much going on, so I had to end up making, finishing up the journal as I could in my own time. And I did that just like last week and the week before I probably started, because there was just way too much. But anyway, here we go. No more jabbering. Here's my Paris Chic journal. Oh yeah, sorry, let me jabber just a little bit more. If you are interested in these papers, they are sold by the Scrimping Mommy in her coffee shop. They're not sold, I'm sorry. They are free to her members. So if you want to become a member, she does, she puts out a kit every month. They're also beautiful. You won't be disappointed. And plus, she gives other freebies. So all you have to do is become a member. With just $3 or more. You can do more than 3, but the least you can do is $3 to become a member each month, and that's it. And you get a whole bunch of freebies, and they're all so beautiful, and she's very generous, and she just does beautiful work. So anyway, so now, and I will put the link to that below. So no more jabbering, hopefully. Here we go. So it has this beautiful, just dreamy home here, which I love. And then this is all I printed, obviously, on both sides. This is one of the things I did on video. So it's this over the page pocket. No, it's not. It's a over the page tuck. Goodness. All right, so I tucked in this receipt, and then this is from the kit, but then I also stenciled the back to kind of mimic what was on the front, just so it wouldn't be so plain. This is from the kit. This is also from the kit. Oh shoot, I took notes the other day. Who knows where I put them. I took notes saying exactly how much is how many tags and things are in this in this book. But yeah, I don't know where I put it. I do know that it's 6 by 8. I can tell you that much. And there are loads and loads of pages. I can also tell you that. So again, this was also, I believe, was done on video. And this is a piece of wallpaper here. And then I just sometimes after the video I go back and add things. So I may have added the little gem up there after the video, but I can't remember, to be honest with you. And then this is the other side of that tuck that we made. So this is from another one of her freebies in her coffee shop. And then this is from someone else. And I just thought it went nice there. And I just put it in there. And again, another big gem there. I used this piece of lace here as a little pocket for this. And then, you know, you can add this somewhere else if you'd like to. Then we have another gorgeous picture here of the lady just looking at her castle and just, you know, can't believe it's hers, I guess. I don't know. That would be what I'm thinking. So, and then this is, this paper I dyed it with, I believe it was food coloring. Most likely. I can't remember. This is part of the kit. And that, this is just a little sticker here, that little transfer sticker. And then this is vintage. This is an actual library card that I altered a little bit. And then I added this here, perfect moment. I believe these words, are they from her? No, actually, I don't think these words are from her. I don't believe. She does have some words, but I don't think these are it. This was actually from a packaging that I got from something. I cannot remember what it was. So I cut it out, fussy cut it, and I put it on there. And then again, these flowers and like this thing here, these are all fussy cuts from the kit. Here's another tag from the kit. And admit one in blue. Blue, blue, blue. Blue, 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 blue. Hey, that's gorgeous. I forgot the name. My goodness, why am I forgetting things? For some reason, I want to call it a pigeon, but I know it's not that. But you guys know what it is, so yeah. And this is from someone else. This is from Los Mimis Armor. This is another transfer here. Another sticker transfer. Oh, I love these pages. They're so beautiful. This is also from the kit. So I just folded it up in a way that I could just put it in here and still see the cage. This is some wallpaper. I believe I did this page on video as well. I can't remember for sure. Then these are from the kit, and I just added them in and stuck a ticket in each one of them. You know, you could always keep like a phone number, or I don't know, something in there that you have to write really quick. Again, this is from the kit. This I know we made on video. So let's see here. Where are you coming from? Oh, this is coming from this part here. Let me cut this off a little bit. Okay. So yes, there is a video for this as well if you'd like to see how I made it. It is a whole bunch of pockets. So we have a journaling spot there. This is from the kit. This is blue vintage wallpaper that I bought from Lily. Here we go with the peacock. There we go. It's a peacock. It's not a pigeon. Then we have this decoration here from the kit. And then we have this little tag. I also added some cheesecloth. I added this really pretty trim there. And then inside we have another one of those ledgers that I folded up in an interesting way that I can't even remember how I folded up now. Okay, we'll get there somehow. Oh, no, yes, maybe. Guys, don't laugh at me. I do things and then I don't know how I make them. Goodness, how did I even do this? There we go. This tucks into here. That's how it is. Sorry about that. So you put you slip your fingers here in the middle and then just pull it out. Wow. And then so this is what this is. It's a beautiful ledger. And then we will put it back together, hopefully. Well, yeah, may as well do that now. Let's see here. How did I do this? Yeah, see? Wow. Honestly, sometimes I don't know how I do this. And I know I didn't see this anywhere. This was my own doing. This was just, there we go. Nice and easy, see? It is easy. I just had to figure out. This is from, I believe it's also from Scrimping Mommy, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not 100% sure. So, yeah, if you go into her coffee shop, you are going to see a whole bunch of things. Mostly free. Yes, there are some things that you would have to purchase, but I'm telling you, it's totally worth it. Totally, totally. Yeah, yeah. Okay. There we go. So then that goes in here, and I have this piece of ledger or something in here for writing space. Okay, it's blank. And this is vintage music paper. I was just about to say wallpaper. Yep. Oops. Let's put this way. There we go. Then I added this here. It says beautiful. I believe I got this from my friend Stace. Hi, Stace. In my birthday giveaway that I did. Birthday giveaway challenge. Oh, I can't remember words anymore. This is a die that I have. So I put actually two of the same die there. This was a little cut apart that I had purchased from one of those cheapy stores, AliExpress, Temu, or so what's the other one? Shein. And then this is coffee dyed, and there is some very light script stamping in there, or on there. This I also dyed with food coloring, I believe. I think. I'm not sure. And then I used this flower, which was also from that giveaway that I did. And this I got from Kathy at Kathy's, what is her channel name? Kathy's, oh my goodness. Kathy's Crafts and More. It's something like that. And then I just added the gemmy there. And then here I used another one of the tags from the kit. I added this piece of lace and ruffled it up. Added one of the fussy cut butterflies and also added some bling to the butterfly. So that's what goes there. And then here, this is from that same kit where I got the other Polaroid from. And then another fussy cut. And then coffee dyed paper, and then another die. And then obviously a decorated doily. I'm going to say, I thought I put something on the other side, but it's up here. Okay. It just wasn't a whole lot. Then this is a little, this I don't think I did online. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Maybe I did. A little flippy, a little flip, so you can either add a picture or do some secret journaling there or here. I added some really pretty lace there, and then I made it into a pocket, and then this is a journaling card. So you got a journaling card there. Another journaling spot, another butterfly, and more of that food colored paper. This is not from her kit. This is from some other kit. I have no idea where I got it. I know it was from somewhere on Etsy. I've had it for years. And then I just did a little collage and made a little bow with some lace, and then slipped it into this pocket, which is from the kit. Some cheesecloth and this flower that I had purchased from Shein, and then I added a little gem there, and I added a teeny tiny little gem to the back of her dress. So that's what I got there. And then here I just added a little paper ruffle with some lace and a trim. Here's another Polaroid. This is from another one of those kits. This is from the same kit where I pulled out a blue, this one, tag. So this and this come from the same kit in the Scrimping Mommy's coffee shop. This is some packaging that I did, and then here I added a brown doily. Then I added this Polaroid and this little heart up here. So that's another journaling spot. This I also did on video. I don't know if I finished it on video, but I did. If I didn't, then I just added this here because this is lace, and then I added this ribbon and this little flower. So that's another journaling tag. Then let's see here. This is a handmade envelope, and it's kind of quirky, but I thought, you know what, I like it. Somehow I like it. So I had done some stamping here. It's wrinkled from when I dyed it, and I added a die. I added a sticker butterfly, and I added a stamp up here, some lace in the back. This little thingy is from this kit. It's a violin, and then this is also from the kit. So it's another journaling spot, and put it in there like that. Oopsie. And do this. I don't know why. I just thought it was like, hey, okay, let's put it in. I was going to keep it out because it turned out so quirky, but there's something about it that I like. Oh, and then of course I added this lace up here. Okay. Then this one we also did on video. And I'm sure I added something else after the video because that's usually what I do. Probably this and maybe that. I don't remember. And so we have a fussy cut. This is another piece of vintage wallpaper, and there's vintage music on the back, and some lace, and a fussy cut. So, and then the back is stenciled. So, okay, we can do this here. There we go. All right. Another fussy cut and another fussy cut journaling spot, all from the kit. Another die, another sticker, a journaling spot, and a tag. Another one of those flowers that I got from Kathy, and I added this center, another little flower on top. Then I used this. This one is actually vintage trim that I got from my friend Pat from Instagram. This one here. And then I added that little gemmy there. Another fussy cut. And this is from the same kit as the tag and that pocket that I showed you before. Let's see here. Okay, I had it. Oh, there we go. This is this big paper clip that I'm pretty sure I also did on here on video. So it is actually an altered paper clip, but you can actually take a small note because I added this paper on the back, and it is dyed with shimmer paint. So I don't know if you can tell. You probably cannot tell, but there is some shimmer on that paper. So, and then the beautiful fussy cut and this other lace up here. And then I added these pearls and this piece here. And so that goes here. All right. This, I believe I did on video, or actually, I'm not sure. This might have been the first one I did, and maybe I did it off camera. I cannot remember. I'm so sorry. My brain, there's just so much going on that I forget things. So this is another journaling spot. This is another piece of antique wallpaper with the shimmer on it. I'm not sure if you can see that. And then fussy cut, and underneath we have some lace. We have some cheesecloth under the butterfly, and we also have another tag, and to this tag I added a sticker with this arch, and then that goes in there. This goes here. Yes, no, the other way. Yeah, you could also write, I forgot to mention that on the other one, you can flip this up and write, you know, like something private on the back. And so you can do that. Let's keep this down. There we go. And then on the back, we have a journaling card. And then on her hair, I put some stickles. I don't know if you can see them or not. And then this is another piece of antique wallpaper. This is coffee dyed paper with some script. I stamped with some script stamping. And then a little piece of sari silk and this little gemmy up here. And then here we have a beautiful tag inside. So it has the seam binding bow, and it has a fussy cut. It's just basically a collage with some papers on the background and one of the images from the kit, and another sticker and some more lace down here, lace on the side. So that's what we have there. And that just goes in here in the bucket in the middle. Yeah. Okay. And that goes here. So I'm gonna have this in my coffee shop. So if you're interested, I will put there how many pages there are and the measurements and everything, just in case you're interested. This is some stenciling that I did here. This is a little flip up, and which I added that lace. I added this here and that gemmy, and this lace down here, and then it flips up, of course. And then we have a hidden belly band. Like, you can't even tell it's there. You see that, guys? So that's a hidden belly band with another tag from that other kit that Scrimping Mommy has in her Ko-fi. Actually, her name is Amanda. Her channel name and her store name is Scrimping Mommy. So this is a butterfly up here, and then some dies that I have that I cut, and another butterfly from the kit. These are some stickers that I have, and then I did some stenciling there. Another journaling card with some lace and a little heart gemmy. And this is an envelope from the kit that I just, what do you call it? I just decorated with this pretty lace that I thought goes very well with the envelope. And then I added these gems and that gem. And that's it. It is empty so that you can put your own thoughts in there. And then this is a lace pocket. Is this how I had it? I can't remember. My brain doesn't work. Let me see here. Let me put this one in first. And maybe this one in next. Let's see here. I don't think it matters. And then we have the back, and I didn't put anything in the back. So this is, the whole journal is removable with the elastic. You can take pages out, write in them, and put them back in, or you can just take the whole thing out, and when you're finished and stick another journal in here. So that is what's good about this. So again, this will be in my coffee shop if you're interested. I will link Amanda's coffee shop and channel below, or I'll probably just her channel. You could go to her channel, and then from there you can go to her coffee shop. Yeah, so that's about it. I hope you guys like it. There's a lot of work in here, so but yeah, I like how it turned out, and I like that the simplicity of the cover as well. So thank you guys for watching. My throat is actually dry from talking so much, but anyway. Thank you for watching. I love you all. You take care, and I'll try and come back soon, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.